Hey guys, Stefan from the Division Airsoft team here. And today I'm just going to be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of full finger versus half finger gloves, and also whether or not you should cut your full finger gloves to make them half finger. So anyway, I'll just cover whether you should cut your gloves. First of all, I would definitely not recommend this at all. Never. Unless you have some like really weird kind of glove design or whatever that isn't like sewn on the fingers, then you might be able to, but basically when you cut your gloves it just produces a stupid amount of fraying, and also the glove just starts to come apart. As you can see here, it just unsews and basically your whole glove will be compromised and it can just eventually fall apart and whatever. I very much regret cutting these, and I would definitely hope that no one makes the same mistake I did. That being said, if you do cut them, you can try, like I've tried, to glue the sewing so that it doesn't fall apart. But, everything I've tried, that just doesn't work. So definitely don't cut your gloves. If you really want half-finger gloves, just buy a pair of half-finger gloves. These were like $6. Not great quality, but, better than full-finger gloves if that's what you really hate. But anyway, if you're kind of undecided about full or half-finger gloves, there are a few disadvantages and advantages of each. In my opinion, the main purpose of gloves in airsoft is, and well in the real world too, is to protect your fingers from the elements. And basically half-finger gloves they don't do that. I mean, obviously they're protecting less of your hand. And I have gotten cut, multiple times on just random things or whatever because I was wearing half-finger gloves, and if I was wearing full-finger gloves that wouldn't have been a problem. That being said, half-finger gloves obviously have an advantage. You're able to feel the things that you're touching and whatnot a lot better. So for example, if you're putting BBs into a airsoft pistol without a special gas speed loader, that would be not very hard, but that would be pretty hard and cumbersome to do with full-finger gloves. So that would be an instance where half-finger gloves are a lot better. A lot of people say that they cut their index finger off on the right glove or whatever because, oh, dude, I need the feelings on my trigger. I need to feel my trigger or something. That's a load of BS. I can wear these thick winter gloves and feel my trigger just as good as I can if I was wearing, no gloves. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. And why would you need to feel your trigger anyway? I mean, when the gun shoots. Like, come on. One more thing is that half-finger gloves are a lot harder to take off because you have to pull from just like this little piece of your finger or whatever. You have to get inside the glove or whatever, and it's a lot harder to do, whereas with full-finger gloves, you just pull on the tip of the finger and it comes right off. So that's another thing to note. One more thing is that half-finger gloves are a lot harder to take off because you have to pull from just like this little piece of your finger or whatever. You have to get inside the glove or whatever, and it's a lot harder to do, whereas with full-finger gloves, you just pull on the tip of the finger and it comes right off. So that's another thing to note. So yeah, that's pretty much the main advantages and disadvantages of full and half-finger gloves. So if you made it this far into the video, I assume that you like it. So might as well drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Any questions that you have that I haven't answered, feel free to ask. I'd be more than glad to answer them. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.